Good afternoon, and welcome to another installment of the Urban Preparedness Program. Today I want to have a rather serious talk, because I'm seeing a lot of things on the social networking and the news media and even mouth to mouth between friends. Okay, and they're talking about something with serious ramifications. Now, some of you might have seen the patch on my hat right here. Boogaloo. Okay? Punctuation is very important. There's a question mark on the end of this one. Okay? There's not an exclamation mark. There's not a period. It's a question mark. Okay? Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you if I'm for or against any sort of civil unrest. Okay, I'm not going to sit here and tell you whether or not I'm for or against a revolution. I'm not. That's not what I'm here to do. What I'm here to talk about today is the serious ramifications of that conversation. Okay. I have been to war numerous times. I know exactly what war is. It's not exciting. It's not beautiful. It's not fantastic. When I joined the military, I was a young man, and I had no idea what I was getting myself into. Okay? I come from a family of military service members. But you don't know what war is until you have been to war. And I'll tell you this right now. Thousands of people that I have met during my time in the military, as well as private military contracting, have gone off to war, came home, and could not forget what they saw, to the point where it ate them alive. When you look at a combat veteran and you thank them for their service, and you think to yourself, God damn, he's brave. Nope. Okay, he was just young and patriotic. Or young and ignorant. Because I promise you, the conversation about war that you have with a first-year Marine or a first-year soldier or a first-year sailor, first-year airman that has no idea what war is, he's going to tell you he's super excited, he can't wait to fight. Right? Until he's been there and he knows exactly what it's like. Now, I'm not trying to sit here and tell you that you shouldn't fight for what you believe in, because you should, if it's what you truly believe in. No, this conversation is more about helping everybody to understand what they're really asking for, if that's the conversation that they're talking about. Okay? I've been to war. Okay? Every single day for the rest of my life, I will remember the consequences of my actions at 17 years old when I decided I wanted to be a Marine. My life, my experiences, what I have learned have made me the man that I am today, and I would never go back and change any of it. Except, maybe stop a couple of my friends from dying if I could, somehow change that. But I don't think I could, okay? Because war is hell. It really is. And the most important thing about war is why we fight, okay? But war does not decide who is right or wrong. The only thing determined by war is who is left when the dust settles. So when you start talking about going on to a war in the Middle East, it's really easy to disconnect from that. Because when the bullets fly, they hit somebody you've never met before. Somebody you don't know, somebody that you have almost nothing in common with. But when you start talking about a civil war, a war right here in the United States of America, What you're really saying is that you are okay with your mother, your sister, your neighbor, your mother's best friend, your daughter, your son, potentially being the sponge that will absorb all the bullets that fly. And even if nobody you know catches a bullet, every single person you know will be changed for the rest of their life. And when I hear people talk about how they're ready to retake the country, they want to kill all the politicians and get rid of all of them. You have absolutely no idea what it's like to kill a man. No idea. You have absolutely no idea what it's like to hold a friend while he bleeds out and dies. You have no idea what seeing those sorts of horrors will do to your children. How it will affect the upbringing of your children's children. The comfortable bubble that you live in today will never exist again in your lifetime. Not because we won't rise from the ashes and rebuild. Not because the outcome couldn't potentially be better than what we're at right now. But because the way you view the world will never be as calm as it is right now. Okay? I don't want you to think that I am against your right to fight for what you believe in, because I will always support somebody's right to fight what they believe in. And I'm not telling you shouldn't take up arms. I am, however, telling you that if things continue the way that they are, we won't have a choice in the matter anymore. And I don't want my child to ever know what war is like. If she decides when she turns 18 she wants to join the Marine Corps and run off and fight America's next war, that's her choice. She's an adult. She can do that. But while she is a child, I will never make a conscious decision that would potentially expose my family to the horrors of war. Not on foreign soil, and damn sure not on this one. I've had a lot of people comment on the fact that I have Boogaloo on my hat, and they think that I'm pro-Civil War, pro-uprising, anti-government. Okay? I'm anti-big government. Absolutely. I do lean pretty conservatively. Please do not confuse that with me wanting to go to war. The question mark at the end of Boogaloo here is because it's a question. And the question that I ask every single person that reads that hat is, do you actually understand the ramifications of war? Because if you understand the ramifications of war, I will sit here and talk about the pros and cons of a civil war all day. If you don't understand the ramifications of war, you're ignorant. And there's no amount of reading books or watching the news or talking to your friends that will make you not ignorant. Because you will never understand what it is until you've been there. If you want to know what war is like, enlist. Go off, fight in America's next war. It's the only way you're ever going to learn. But if you're 480 pounds, having a hard time walking down to the gas station, you're not even the one that would fight that war. So at that point, you're just a keyboard commando. Don't waste my time. I'm not going to answer your questions. Now, if you want to have an intellectual conversation about this subject, please, 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 absolutely drop a comment down below. shoot me a personal email. That's fine. My email is linked to this account. If you like this video, please hit like. Please hit subscribe. I don't expect to get a lot of likes from this particular video because my viewpoints are not what most people would expect. Okay? They're not. And I understand that. But it is something I felt like I needed to talk about today because it's something that's been brought up to me numerous times by people who have been viewing my channel since I started it last week. And it's something that I've had people call my personal number about and want me to do a video on. So this is my video clarifying exactly what that means to me. But thank you for visiting, and I hope you come back. I hope you like my videos. If you don't like my videos, hey, tell me how I can do it better. If you love my videos, sweet, let me know. I love the encouragement, brightens my day. Hey, if you haven't read the Constitution of the United States yet, you're a little bit behind. Please go ahead and do that. Definitely your Bill of Rights is pretty important too, so make sure you get that. State and local legislature. They may not be rights, but they're definitely infringements on them. If you don't understand the law, it's really easy to accidentally break it. Okay, so make sure you learn about all of that too. Until next time, guys, this has been the Urban Preparedness Channel. Thank you, and I'll post something tomorrow, I'm sure.